Hey everybody, snoreforce.com here. This video is about why does my CPAP make my eyes dry and red. I'll tell you my reason in a little bit. The main symptoms of dry or red eyes, mainly the dry feeling, is a stinging or burning sensation in your eyes. Maybe just barely. I could just barely feel mine. It just didn't feel right. I was wondering why they were red in the morning, but a scratching sensation, like you kind of want to scratch your eye through your eyelid when your eyes are closed. Obviously, I already said redness in your eyes. Eyes are sensitive to light the next day. Blurry vision, difficulty driving at night, or it feels like you have something in your eye. I just felt like something wasn't up. My problem didn't start right away. It started, I don't know, maybe about a month or so after I had my CPAP. But I'll get to my reasons in a little bit. Those are the symptoms of dry red eyes, and the reasons to have that from CPAP are mainly either a loose mask or air from other sources, like a fan or something blowing. But mine obviously was from my CPAP, because we always slept with the fan on before I even brought my CPAP home, so I knew it was from my CPAP. But the solutions, obviously, I'll let you know mine first, because I know mine was from a loose mask. And anybody who has a CPAP knows that you can tighten it. I figured mine was from a loose mask. I figured air was blown in somewhere. And I'll just put mine on real quick as a demonstration. You can see by the way my mask fits that you can loosen it or tighten it with that strap. You pull it loose and then it gives you some slack, or you can pull it through and tighten it. I just tightened mine a little bit at night until it went away. Was the main reason for my dry and red eyes. But I also noticed that I didn't read my manual at first, so I wasn't washing my CPAP mask as much as I should, which is nightly. I was only washing mine like once a week, if that, so the oil actually builds up between the seal here. The oil from your skin gets on here and it gets too oily, and it just leaves you with a loose seal there. You can get some gaps in there where some air can blow through at night. You're actually supposed to clean it daily with like mild soap and water. I do mine in the dish sink. You just got to rinse it out really, really good. And that was another solution, was to clean your CPAP thoroughly. Find and fix the air leak. I mean, if you've had your CPAP for like 6 months, I don't know, somewhere around in there, and it's leaky, you might have to get a new mask, which is another obvious solution. Another solution is just try to get your mask as snug as possible, but you also might want to use artificial tears. But you might want to take it a step farther than that and use what's called thicker artificial tears, or even like a artificial gel lubricant to put in your eyes at night before you go to sleep, which will ward off any air blown into your eyes, or it'll just keep your eyes moist, keep them from getting too dried out during the night. Other non-obvious solutions are just get with your specialist, your CPAP specialist, and ask if it's possible to lower the air pressure so that it doesn't force air through the mask as easily. If you don't sleep on your back, you can try sleeping on your back, because my problem was I usually fall asleep on my back, so I didn't realize my mask was leaking, and then after I fall asleep, I usually roll over onto my left side, which can push my mask up a little bit and break the seal and actually let a little bit of air through on my left side, which my left eye was way redder and drier than my right eye. Sometimes it wasn't even red or dry. So I kind of put 2 and 2 together and figured it was from rolling over on my side to sleep at night. It was pushing my mask a little bit. So you could try to change your sleeping position and sleep on your back. I actually do sleep on my back more with my CPAP mask. I don't know why, but it's just more comfortable in my bed to sleep on my back, and I'm sleeping a lot better with my CPAP mask. So I guess even before I started CPAP, I used my Z Quiet mouthpiece. I used that for a while to stop my snoring. I used to sleep on my side anyways. I think it was because this kept my jaw from relaxing and falling straight back when I slept on my back, and that caused me to snore a lot louder, or caused me to snore sometimes even without my Z Quiet or my CPAP. If I'm sleeping on my side, I don't snore because my jaw can relax, and just there's not as much pressure for your jaw to fall back down and block your airway. But that's pretty much it on the dryness and red eyes with your CPAP mask. I just want to make this video real quick because I did run into that problem with my CPAP after about a month of using it. Number one, I wasn't washing it every day like I'm supposed to. Number two, it just wasn't quite tight enough. Like I said, just barely make those straps a little tiny bit snugger. You don't need it real tight. Just try to make them snugger each night until the redness and dryness goes away. And with that all being said and done, you should definitely call your CPAP specialist or doctor or whoever you go through and just run everything by them, and they'll be able to help you out also. Thanks.